welcome to my first supercar. Well, of course it's not mine, I'm not a millionaire, but this is my first supercar drive on my channel and in my life generally. Of course, this is the Audi R8 V10 Plus. Some of you might be asking, well, it's not a supercar. Come on, it has 2 doors, it's loud as it looks amazing, and everybody stares at you like, what do you do for a living? If that's not a definition of a supercar, I'm not sure what is. And also, as I said, this thing is fast as F. I mean it. This is the fastest car I have ever driven. In the last 6 months I have had the privilege to drive some really expensive, really fast cars like a Taycan Turbo, the new 992 Porsche, Stelvio Quadrifoglio, etc, etc. None of it comes even close to this car. I mean, this is on a different level. This will go to naught from losing your license in about 4 seconds, and I'm not joking. The actual 0 to 100 km/h time is, I think it was 3.2. I managed 3.45 in my draggy, and no, that was not, you know, the launch I did in the beginning of this video. That was done on a highway, so it's legal, so bugger off. The R8 has had 2 generations. This is the second one, the 4S they call it, and there are many different versions. There's the standard version with the measly 540 horsepower. This Plus version has above 600 horsepower, and the Plus version also adds some carbon fiber options inside and outside, a big wing in the rear, and yeah, some other options, but I'm really not sure. The main thing is the extra horsepower, 449 kilowatts to those guys who are calculating in kilowatts. This is a ridiculously fast car. Just put it into dynamic mode. It's absolutely bonkers. And the sound this car makes. Okay, I'm just gonna put my, I'm sorry about the wind, I'm just gonna put the window down so you can hear it. I'm in a 50 zone, so I can't go crazy right now, but I'm gonna slow down. Listen to the pops and bangs. I have never heard anything like that in my life. And yeah, the sound this car makes in the high RPM range, it's just so exhilarating. If you are thinking about buying a brand new 992, for example, please just go and test drive one of these. Okay, they are not as usable as a Porsche, but they're not far behind. They both have 2 doors, they both have reasonable luggage space, they both have a ton of wind and tire noise, so do not expect to do some quiet highway miles in this car. This is mainly for the racetrack, for the bendy stuff, so you can really thrash the car around. This car is also equipped with the carbon ceramic brakes, and dear God, do they work good. It's like hitting a brick wall, really. I'm not even joking. So nobody behind me, just just ridiculous how good the brakes are. Now the steering feel is also something special. The steering rack is so fast, it's so responsive. As we are approaching the, bendy stuff, so I can really thrash it around a bit, I'm gonna talk about the interior, which is very well built. Leather everywhere, Alcantara in the headlining. It's a very nicely built car. You don't feel any cheap plastics anywhere, but then again you shouldn't, because this is the flagship version of Audis. Climate control here, regular buttons, thank you. You have this big digital display, nothing else around, so it's very driver focused, of course, but you know all of this stuff. I'm not gonna bore you about it. I'm just gonna say it works really, really well. And also this car is equipped with these Recaro sport seats with grey leather. I think it would not have been my choice speccing the car. Red on the outside and grey in the interior. It sort of clashes, doesn't it? But then again, different people, different tastes, so who am I to judge? What I'm saying, these seats are amazing. They hug you very well, and I think you can even find a comfortable position in the long highway drive. I think I'm just gonna put it into comfort mode because this road is so bumpy. This will also turn off the exhaust, by the way. But as I was saying, equipment is very good as well. You have everything you need, basically. Bang & Olufsen stereo for your tunes, heated seats, leather interior, of course. But yeah, you will be noticed in this car a lot. So maybe get a, grey or black exterior so you could blend in a bit more. Because let's be honest, you bought this Audi because you didn't want to get a Lambo. It's basically a Lamborghini Huracan? I don't know. Underneath, they both share the exact same engine, so V10, same horsepower, same power to weight, etc. They even have a fairly similar cockpit and interior. On the looks wise, of course, the Lambo is outlandish and people will think you're a drug dealer, as in this Audi somebody might actually think you bought this with legal money, so I guess you're better in this car. You don't want to drive this car every day because it is a special occasion. When you are going out on a Sunday drive, not getting milk, just, going to the countryside or whatever you want to do, you can floor it and see the RPMs rise, and it's just such an occasion. And truth be told, I think this is one of the first cars that actually scares me, because when you put your foot down, it's scary fast. And I mean, from like 50 to 666 numbers, I'm not gonna say it, it's bonkers. It's absolutely ridiculous. And some people have even put twin turbos on these cars, and I don't know why, because okay, this needs dynamic now. Yes, dynamic. Just look at the sunset, and this car makes you emotional. I mean, this weather, this car, the high 9,000 RPM range, it's just so special. So thank you guys for joining me in my first supercar drive, and please, if you haven't, consider subscribing. There will be new content coming soon. Possibly not supercars all the time, but I really try to get them, but Estonia has just like a couple of them, so bear with me. But yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye.